Yo, alright, these are the Way the Dragon Roshers. I call them Roshers, and that's probably not the right word, but whatever. But break these down. Crimson Roshers with the white base, left that way, because I love the contrast, and I'm big on contrast. So basically, just kind of like the dragon scale at the bottom in a slight purplish pink. Left the crimson top, black check, slight black smoky transition, just a little bit, with the claws coming out, the dragon tail coming out to the front of the shoe, and on the side the dragon scales with a little bit of flames. So that's the design to it. It took me like an hour and a half to do this shoe, but this is one of my favorite customs, honestly, because I love the colors. I love the colors. And same thing on this one. The good thing about these shoes is that when you customize them, you don't gotta worry about creasing or breaking in the front or paint chipping off with this, because of what it's made out of. So it's perfect. Same thing on this shoe. And the reason why I have a heat gun there is because, like I said in the name, these are temperature changing Roshers, but only on the check. So basically, right now the check is black. When the check is when it's at regular temperature, when it's cool, it's black. But when it gets hot, I think over about 80 degrees, it goes clear, and then you'll see the regular gray check that was on here. I'll show you guys that now. Get the heat gun. I use the heat gun just to kind of enhance, to kind of show you it faster. That's it. It goes clear when you add the heat to it. So if it's summer or springtime and you go outside, like the sun will eventually turn it clear. Like it did here. And then once you go inside somewhere cool, or you let it cool down, it'll go back to its original color, which is for these is black. And then I'll show you guys how it goes back to its original color with some cold water, just to kind of make it faster. So let me do that. Wait, it's going clear already. It's already cooling down. You can see it. But let me put some. Let me heat it up a little more. All right. Now let me show you guys how it would work with some cold water. Right now they're hot, the water's cold. If you let it cool down, it goes back to its original color. Alright, so you just saw me wet this in cold water, which brought it back to its original color. There, it's starting to cool down little by little, and that's the temperature changing paints that I use. And I got some more colors coming in, so not just black, but I just want to show you guys this, and let me show you guys some other shoes I did with this type of paint real quick. Alright, these are my two test foams that I use to really test out paints and how they work and yada yada. So an old pair of foams, you can tell they're beat. But the foam, foam positive material lasts for a long time. These have no soles, but just test materials. And the black here are the Temp-Change. So I want to put on the whole shoe, especially the crease zone, to see how it will work. And I walked around and jumped around in them, and they held up well. So I mean, you're not gonna ball or play in your phone in your custom shoes anyways, but you always gotta test them out first, So clearly these were inspired by the old those Kobe shoes that they made. I don't know how to say the name, not gonna try it. But crimson top, slight pink purple bottom with the black Nike check, Nike words. These were the inspiration for those shoes initially. And now let me show you guys with the Temp-Change. I like it on this because the black really contrasts with the colors. So when it goes clear, you really noticed. As you can see, temp change goes back to clear. Move this over here. There we go. Goes back to clear on both shoes. Now, cold water test real quick. It's already starting to cool down. You can see it. Put a little bit of water on it. Goes back to its original color. And the same thing with these. Put some water on it. Some cold water. Cool it down and it goes back to its original color. Zone in. There you go. Alright. I know this was kind of a long video, but I wanted to introduce this new product that I'm using. I've actually known about this for a while. I just haven't had time to really invest in it and play with it, but finally had. So temperature changing paints is something I'm using now, along with lights and blah 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 blah. So if you're interested in some work, email me. All my information is going to be at the bottom, but go to my website. It has price ranges, questions, answers, everything you might need to know. So go to my website or email me if you want to contact me, because it's hard to kind of read the comments I post below. So until next time.